Hello there, it's Haley from SevereWeatherTV.com. If you happen to notice, I'm gonna do this thing where I try to do the screencast in Spanish and then I also break it up and do it in English. Yes, as you can see, I'm on the wrong page now. So yes, this is like a holiday now. Get to speak in English where I actually know what I'm saying. Right, so cyclone-wise, here is what is going on. We've got this area of low chance probability for this. Now, it's close enough to land at this point. That's probably not going to be turning into a tropical cyclone. And then we've got two things over here. We'll talk about this one because it's easier to talk about. It's a fake spaghetti model again. I don't know why they keep putting this stuff out, but anything, I guess, in the 80s. So this is 88 AL, AL for Atlantic. It's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. So that is not a real storm. This, however, definitely is one. This is, it's the 7th of May for this area. On the 15th of May is when the season actually starts. 15% chance of tropical cyclone formation for this thing. If it were to turn into something, this would be... Or if it were to turn into something and reach tropical storm status, it would be Tropical Storm Amanda. Amanda is the first named storm system for the Eastern Pacific for a season which does not start officially until the 15th of this month. Per the Servicio Meteorológico Nacional. So with this system, regardless of whether it develops into something or not, they are expecting extraordinary, I can't say that word, rains in Colima y Michoacán, and torrential rains for Jalisco y Guerrero with, what is that? Electrical storms, thunderstorms for that, and winds. Yes. So that is what is happening with that. Here is a visualization of the rain. So again, extraordinary rains are expected with it. This is, the GFS. So this is showing the precipitation, the accumulated precipitation over the total. And of course, if you keep watching it long enough, it's raining everywhere except for apparently Southern California. Apparently, that might explain the drought or something. This, of course, I need to refresh this by this point. 5 active severe warnings at this moment. One of them, I believe, is still... apparently it's going to expire soon. There is a tornado warning in Colorado for this area. And then, of course, we've got severe thunderstorms in other areas at the moment. Which, of course, by the time you're watching this, will be long since expired. In general, here's an overview of what's happening in the next few days. So I'll point out that for these things, the day 4 through 8 right now is, per the Storm Prediction Center, a predictability too low. So it's not that the potential is too low, it's just there's not enough agreement yet for them to have put something on the map. So let's talk about today. This is the tornado map. There's as high as a 5% chance of tornado up here, up down there, 2% over there. And then for the winds, which is the probability of 58 mile per hour and greater winds, 15% chance over there and over there. Hail-wise, there's two things going on. It's both as high as a 30% chance for both these areas, and then the black hatched area is where the significant hail could be possible. So instead of just 1 inch or larger hail, you get the potential for 2 inch or larger hail in the black hatched areas. Now, as I always like to say, doesn't mean you couldn't have the 2 inch or larger hail up here. It's just there's something indicative in the models that is favorable for the significant hail. Tomorrow, similar-ish story in that I believe that this black hatched area is going to be, again, for the very large hail. I believe. Now, tomorrow, Storm Prediction Center will break it out into these individual maps, and then we'll know, of course, if there's still even a black hatched area, because sometimes they take it away, but if they do still include it, then you'll know if it's for the significant winds, significant tornadoes, or significant hail. Now, tomorrow, there's quite a lot of states covered by at least a 5%, and pretty good coverage of this 15% as well. Day after tomorrow, again, now it's only as high as 15% as of now, but again with the huge coverage of this 5% area, right? And then for the days 4 through 8, again, there could be stuff, but it's not yet certain enough. Righto. SevereWeatherTV.com is a webpage you can go to for links to other things. Links to other things. That describes every single website ever. Right. And that is it for today. And have fun.